Hello, how y'all doing? It's time for another diecast flashback. And this time, we have a Corgi Toys, Corgi Rocket, a 1/64 scale. Corgi made this toy from 1970 to 1971. Now, before we get into this one, let's look at some other Mercedes-Benz SLs that the toy companies around the world have made throughout the years. We'll start out with a French toy. This is a 300 SL. And by the way, SL stands for Super or Short or Super Sport Short Light. So take your pick. Super Light, Sport Light. Either one's okay. This one is a Curalou. This one's made in France, and it's made in 1956. It's a really cool looking car. Probably my favorite of all Mercedes body styles. Let's take a look at the base on this one. This is one I restored. The next one we've got a Italian company. This one is a Solido. Solido made this in 1984. It's got the mirrors. Take a look at the base. Solido 300 SL, a 54 Solido, or 54 Mercedes. This one's got the doors that open on them, the gull wing doors. Super cool. That's a nice model. Next up, we've got a Corgi. This is a Corgi Toys 300 SL. Corgi made this one in 1958. This is a Roadster, convertible. Corgi Toys. Next one, Dinky's in the game too. Dinky's made this one. This is what is this one? This is a 190 SL. That same type body style. The numbers 300 and 190, that's the engine size. So that'd be like, this would be a 1.9 liter. The other one was 3.0 liter. This is really, really cool car. Next one we've got, this one is a German made. This one's made by Marklin in 1957. Same type body style. Take a look at that base. Let's get a little light on here. It's kind of hard to read that. There we go. That looks like a little bit better now. Now we can see them. There it is. Made in West Germany. That's before the wall came down. Next up, we've got a little bitty guy. This is like a 1/87 scale. This is called Echo, E-K-O. This was made in 1967. Whoop. It's a little plastic one. Echo is I think they're made in Spain. You can see up there at the top, E-K-O. And I don't see where it is on there, but I'm pretty sure. Well, let's see. I think it says it on the base. Yeah. There's the bottom of the box. 190 SL, made in Spain. That's really pretty cool little plastic car there. Echo made this. I don't know if I mentioned it, in 1967. Then, of course, Matchbox, they made theirs. This one is a 230 SL. This one's like the one that I'm getting ready to gonna restore this week. Number 27. This one is original. Then we've got Techno. company made this one. This is a Denmark model. It's got the opening doors, all moving parts, hood, got a nice motor in there. Nice detailing on that. Very nice. Got the trunk, the boot. See the bottom of that. 230 SL. And then we've got another dinky. This one is a mini dinky. Now this one's got its own little garage. See that mini dinky? I think these were made in Hong Kong. This was made about 1968. It's pretty cool because the garage door kind of pops up and then you can get him out of there. These are very fragile models. There's the motor. That's all that, I think the trunk opens on it, but I'm afraid to mess with it, to be honest with you. Let's see, mini dinky. This one's like, I think this was like number 18 maybe, or 12 or 18. What's that say on the box? Number 18. That's a pretty neat little car. They all, late 60s, all those British companies, they had to get involved. They had to get in there with the Hot Wheels, you know. Here's another, this was another Italian company, Poly Toys. This one is a 230 SL. Now this car is made out of, it doesn't have any opening parts. Yeah, it does, a door. Both doors. But this one is made out of fiberglass. And Poly Toy made this in 1966. It's pretty, got that same classic Mercedes style on that. There's the tail end of it. And then, of course, we didn't forget about you over here in the U.S. This is a Hot Wheels Redline. This is one of the original Sweet, now see, I don't know if this is an original Sweet 16 or not. What's that say? It might be. I can't tell on there. Usually it'd say 67 or 68. When did they make this? No, this was made in 69. But anyway, there it is. That's pretty sharp. Got those red line tires on it. They didn't make very many European cars. Hot Wheels didn't. But there's one that they took on. It's pretty nice. And we've got another Corgi. This is a whiz wheel. This is a 350 SL. This has got the whiz wheels on it. This is another one I restored. It's got the doors, the seats, fold forward. Got the motor. Pretty nice one. And I've got a couple more. This is a Mercedes 300 SL. This is a company called, what is that? Lupa. And this is made in, I can't remember where this thing was made. It's foreign on the bottom. But anyway, this car here is an actual replica of the 1955 Le Mans car that Sterling Moss and Fangio raced. And, you know, Fangio, he was one of the greatest all-time drivers. This car, that race in 1955 was where at Le Mans, there was a French guy that took out like 200 people in a wreck. And I think it was about 83 or 84 spectators were killed during that wreck. I mean, that was tragic. It even caused Switzerland to stop racing all motorsports until like 2002 or something because of that happened in 1955. But that's a pretty neat looking car. Juan Manuel Fangio, and Sterling Moss, two historical drivers. This one did not actually they didn't even finish the race. I think they ran about 150 laps. Then we got one more, and this is a newer Hot Wheel. I usually don't collect too many new cars, but I thought this was really neat. It's called Car Culture Team Transport, and it's of a 300 SL, and it's in the back, and there's the hauler. That's really cool. I really like that. Matter of fact, I have a few of these. And but anyway, let's get into the one that I'm going to work on. It's got a decal on the front of it of a hog, some kind of wart hog or something. And I think this come from a TV show or something called Spectre. Not real familiar with that. If y'all want to leave that in the comments and tell me what they're talking about. But this one won't be too bad. These rockets, the chassis pops off of them. And that's kind of neat. Well, they really spin good. And I'll just touch up those wheels and re-chrome the spokes on them. And the bottom, I drilled it out. It's just got a metal base on it. That just be polish that sucker up. And interior pops right on out of there. Just your standard interior and window unit. It's all in good shape. It's all there. And this will be a pretty easy one to do. And I haven't decided whether or not I'll just repaint it black. The paint's chipped up on it pretty good. And I won't be putting any decals on it. So either redo it in black. Actually, the door's open on that one. Oh, there they come. They come off. It's got that little metal. You see that in there. That bar goes across there. Holds the doors in. But I'll either repaint it black or maybe even silver. But more likely black. Well, let's see what I can do with this one. And like always, I'd like to invite you to stick around to the end. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see. And I'll see you in the next one. Alrighty. It's the first time I've ever done this in front of the camera. I'm going to put it together. Got the doors in there. Get that windshield dropped in. Wait a minute. Got it in there backwards. This way. Okay. And in the interior, I did a little bit of detailing on it, not a lot. Let's see. There we go. Front. Okay. Now I use these little Can you see that? They look like a rivet that a lot of guys use, but it's a button head screw with a hex head. Pretty easy one here, put together. And then this deal, this little, make sure I got it on there the right way. Which way is it? Well, it has to go like that. All right, there we go. And there you go. There's your 1969 Mercedes-Benz 280 SL. Let's put it on the turntable, see what it looks like. Now that's a flashback. Have a good one.